Hey everybody, and welcome back to the kitchen. Looking through the recipe books and found this recipe for a pound cake, so we're going to give that a go today. It's like a very basic butter cake. So grandkids are in the pool with the hubby and place is quiet, so let's give it a go. Whoop. All my ingredients here. I've got sugar, butter, flour, baking powder. It called for self-raising flour, but I haven't got any, so I'm just going to use plain flour with baking powder, eggs, milk and vanilla essence. So let's put it all together and see how we go, eh? Okay, place your butter and your sugar into a bowl and give it a good mix. If you haven't got an electric mixer like this, and you can do it by hand, it's just going to be a lot more labour intensive. Beat it until it's nice and fluffy for about 8 minutes. Add your eggs one at a time and beat for about 2 minutes between each egg, and it should be light and fluffy like this. Okay, there should be a noted difference in colour between the real butter and this. Get your flour and sift it into the mixture. It's really important that you sift your flour because it's going to add more air into your cake and make it light and fluffy. Okay, after you've finished sifting your flour and your baking powder, then you're to mix it in carefully, not like a concrete mixer, just mix it in carefully just to incorporate the flour into the butter mixture. When you're just about there, add a little bit of milk, like this, about half of your milk, and stir it again carefully, just making sure that there's no pockets of flour in there. Nobody wants pockets of flour in their cake, do they? Right, after you've carefully mixed it and added the last of your milk and your flour, we're going to pop it into a roasting dish. Now, my roasting dish went with Brooklyn when she shifted out the house, and so I've got one here that I just used, just a dish that I used. You can use whatever you want. Spread it into your dish, spread it out so that it covers your whole dish, okay, and it's nice and flat, otherwise it might end up by having a big lump in the middle of it. Okay, after you've finished doing that, then you can pop it into your oven, which is already preheated at 180 degrees, and let it cook for about 35 minutes. Okay, you might need to turn it a bit to make sure that it's browning evenly, but it should be ready by then. And don't forget to test it with like a clean knife to make sure that the knife comes out clean and your cake is ready. Check that out. How good does that look? I tell you, it smelt as good as it looked. There it is all cut up. The cake's come out of the oven and it's cooled down. I put a bit of icing sugar on top and it looks fab. I was a little bit worried that it might have been a bit too dense when I put the batter into the baking tray, but it's fantastic. Really, really good. So let me show you what it looks like, eh? Check that out. Yeah, so good. And look, it is so soft and lovely. So just going to try it so that you know that I'm going to eat it. I'll take a wee piece off there. Ah, sweet as, great cake. Super easy. Hope you guys are well. Take it easy and we'll see you soon. Ka kite anō.